Hello everyone, welcome back to True Oracle Tarot. This reading is for Libra for November, the weekend in November 15, 2025. Please like, subscribe, comments, and share this video if you feel connected to this reading or know anyone who may benefit from this message. Also, it tells the algorithm to push the video out so it can reach others who may need to hear this reading. Thank you, Libra. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm just conducting this experiment to see how the reach of these weeklies. I am most likely going to go back to the pick a stack or pick a pack weekly and just continue with the monthlies. Okay. Okay, thank you, Libra. You have the Hangman. It's your first card. The Knight of Wands. The Two of Cups. Queen of Wands. The Magician. Nine of Swords. And a Fool. The Hangman represents or is telling you to pause, stop. Okay, might be a delay or a period of uncertainty. Okay, take time to reassess. I'm not sure what you're going through at this time, Libra. Take time to reassess. You might feel like you're in a state of limbo. You know, there's a lot of things going on right now. You know, it seems like everything around us is a bit chaotic. Okay? So, let's see what the rest of the cards say. Okay? Take some time off. Okay, so you need to really pause and really reflect. Take some time off, which could mean, you know, walking away from a situation or simply changing your perspective on it. All right? And here's the King of Wands. You know, representing leadership. You might be in a position of leadership. You know, the King of Wands is confident, has charisma, right? The King of Wands is a card of bold action and vision. You know, you may be filled with energy, you know, well-educated, skillful, and, you know, filled with passion to accomplish the goals you've set out to achieve. You have the power to inspire and lead others, Libra. And you're driven by your creativity and passion, you know, to move forward towards your goals. That's good, right? Despite all, you're pushing forward. You know, the card also indicates you might have a charismatic individual entering your life, or I don't know if it's a work situation, could be, you know, I'm not sure how that it's going to manifest in your life. But the King of Wands is a good card. and here you at the Two of Cards. It's a connection. Okay, this is all. The Two of Wands is the Two of Cups. Sorry, it's all about connection, partnerships, love, compatibility, harmony, happiness. Mutual attraction, even marriage. It's even a marriage card. You may have a deep bond with someone, a deep emotional bond, deep connection, a strong connection. Whether it's a romantic, in a romantic form, a strong friendship, or even a business partnership. The Two of Cups is telling you to open your heart and embrace the power of collaboration, and shared values. You might be pretty much overall very popular in all areas of your life, Libra. Everybody wants, some time with you. Here, the Queen, you're in demand, and here you are, the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands embodies confidence. Very social, very warm person. A natural leader who's comfortable in their own skin. Okay? A person who inspires people around them through their charisma and charm. Embraces, you're very sociable and attractive, and you're basically a magnet, Libra. So embrace your social skills and assertiveness, okay? Don't be afraid to be a center of attraction, all right? However, be cognizant of your temper, okay? And you sometimes may tend to have a little confusion around you and forgetfulness. And the card is telling you to prioritize your responsibilities also, okay? And next you have the Magician card. You have the Magician energy. That's the Magician card is an action card. It's power and influence. See, you have the Queen of Wands, and then you have the King of Wands. You have a lot of influence, Libra. You have a lot of influence at this time. The Magician is power, influence, logic, resourcefulness. The card is about, is a powerful card of manifestation. So you're manifesting your goals. You're manifesting things around you. Okay? The universe is aligning, to bring positive changes your way. You're literally manifesting this. You have the power to manifest your desires into reality. So focus your energy on your goals. It's the Nine of Swords. You may have some anxiety and fear at this time. I'm seeing cards like this a lot recently. Anxiety, fear, stress, perhaps a little bit unhappiness. The Nine of Swords is, referred to as the worry card. You may be having some sleepless nights, even maybe experiencing some nightmares. At this time, a lot of weird stuff is happening. We're having this polar shift. It's a magnetic field shift in the earth. It's affecting everything that's alive. Everything, humans, animals, insects, okay? You're going to feel that way at this time. Ground yourself, okay? Take off your shoes, go stand in some grass for like 15 minutes, or if you can't do that, hug a tree if you can. Put your palms flat on the tree, and if you could, for as long as you possibly can, 15 minutes if you could, and and ground yourself to the earth. Let the earth and the trees take away, and the grass perhaps take away that some of that negative energy, that worry and negative energy from you. You might not think you're negative, but just worrying alone, it creates that. The card is telling you to, it's encouraging you to remain positive if you can, face your fears and seek support if you need to. Talk to someone, a mentor, a friend, a spiritual leader, Also, many of your worries are often unfounded, right? It's just overthinking, so stop overthinking. Every time you feel a negative thought, coming on, switch it up. Okay, switch it to something happy, perhaps a past experience. Okay, and here you are at the Fool. When the Fool appears in a reading, it signifies a new beginning, a leap of faith. All right, it suggests that you are embarking on a journey with an open heart and mind, of course, ready for whatever comes your way. The Fool is encouraging you to take risk, right? Embrace the unknown. The unknown is not scary. Okay? Every day is unknown. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but you proceed into tomorrow. You go to sleep, you wake up, and you're in tomorrow. So, embrace it. You're going to step into a new chapter of your life with optimism and willingness to explore. Just remain positive. Stop the overthinking. Okay? Your relationships is in this romantic relationships, even platonic, is in the spotlight this week. Everyone's suffering the Mercury retrograde. There may be some misunderstandings perhaps with a partner or even a friend or a family member. Take time to listen and communicate openly, Libra. Okay, strengthen your connections. This is also a good week to focus on your personal growth and self-improvement. Okay, I'm sending you positive vibes, Libra. Thank you for stopping by.